Yo, what is going on guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as I'm sure all of you guys are aware by now, with this summer's big DLC, Rockstar Games will be releasing more police content into the game. Not only did we get a glimpse of 3 new police vehicles in the trailer, but Rockstar Games have also confirmed we will be receiving new police dispatch missions. Now, with all of this police content being added into the game recently, a lot of you guys are like myself and you're wondering, will Rockstar Games end up releasing any of the police motorcycles? If you guys aren't aware, there is a few different police motorbike variants that can be found in the game, which we are going to be taking a closer look at in today's video. But not only that, I'm also going to be showing you guys how you could spawn the rarest police motorbike very easily. So whether Rockstar Games go ahead and release some police motorcycles or not, all of you guys could use this trick in free roam and get yourself a police motorbike whenever you like. So as always, if you guys do go on to enjoy the video and you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so of course we do know about a bunch of new police cars that Rockstar Games will be releasing in just a few days from now. And for you guys that are wondering, is there any police motorcycles in the game? Most of you guys are probably familiar with this one on screen, which of course is the Western motorcycle company Police Bike. It should be obvious as day to most of you guys that this is clearly modelled off a Harley Davidson, and to be more specific, it is based off the Harley Davidson Road King. Now, what's very interesting about this bike, and somewhat of a fail from Rockstar Games, despite the livery reading LSPD, which of course is the Los Santos Police Department, the only force to actually use this bike is the San Andreas Highway Patrol. So that's why a lot of you guys are probably scratching your head thinking, why the hell you rarely see the police chasing you down on the motorbike? That's because the LSPD just don't use this motorbike despite it having their livery. Now, like I've mentioned in previous videos, I am hoping that Rockstar Games do add Imani tech with some of these police vehicles, just so it's easier to be a police officer in the game and not just get auto locked onto and blown up by a presser every 2 minutes. I really do think Rockstar Games implementing the Imani tech into the game really does make a big difference to adding content such as police vehicles into the game. And if they are to release a police motorcycle into the game, it would make perfect sense for the motorcycle to come with Imani tech, so players aren't so vulnerable when they're going ahead and buying a new vehicle. Now, whilst a load of GTA websites will only show you this white version of the police motorbike, there is actually another rare black police motorcycle that can be spawned into the game. And funny enough, you do have to use Imani in order to do so. So with Rockstar Games finally releasing more police content into the game, I thought it only made sense I went ahead and showed you guys how you could spawn in this rare police motorcycle very easily. Now, the first step to going ahead and getting this police vehicle is to make sure you guys do have Imani as a phone contact. Now, if Imani's not showing up as a phone contact, you may not have it selected as a phone favorite, so simply just pull up your interaction menu, go down to preferences, phone favorites, and select Imani. Now, if you guys don't have Imani as an option and you're wondering why you don't, in order to unlock Imani as a contact, you will have to go ahead, purchase an agency. Once you've purchased the agency, you will have to go ahead and then complete one security contract. Then once you've completed the security contract, you have to head over to the golf club, meet Franklin, and complete the on-course mission. And then you should notice upon completing that mission, when you head back to your agency, you will have a little cutscene with Franklin. However, once you leave your agency, you will now have a new contact in the form of Imani. Now, before I show you guys exactly how you can spawn this motorbike in, it is worth mentioning there is 4 different locations that you can get it to spawn in at. So the very first location that you guys can find this police bike once you trigger it will be in the parking lot at the sheriff's office in Paleto Bay. And as you guys can see on screen, if you guys aren't aware of this location, here is the exact location of the sheriff's office. A lot of you guys may remember this location because this is one of the original spawn locations for the police riot van, which of course Rockstar Games only released with last DLC. And as an interesting thing to take note of, this police riot van still spawns in this parking lot. As you guys can see on screen, I decided to just go ahead and take it for a spin. So if you guys are also ever want to use the police riot van and save yourself $3.6 to $4.8 million, you can just go ahead and find this van 9 times out of 10 over at the parking lot. However, like I said, you can also get the police bike to spawn in this location. Now, before I show you guys how to actually spawn the bike in, the second location you guys can get to spawn will be at the police station over in Sandy Shores. Once again, another police station which is known to have the police riot van just parked up outside of it without having to take any steps to spawn it in. Like I said, this police riot van really is shocking that Rockstar Games have charged $4.8 million, and it's one of the most commonly spawned police vehicles in the game. However, the location that you guys can see on screen, being the police station over at Sandy Shores, is another location you guys can get to spawn. Now, the third location you guys can get this police bike to spawn at, I'm pretty sure this police station is used in a couple missions, so a lot of you guys may have been to this parking lot before. I think it's to do with the vehicle warehouses where you have to steal a vehicle from here. However, here is the location of the police station in La Mesa, and the fourth and final location where you guys can get this bike to spawn will be at the most famous police station in the game, of course being the police station over at Mission Row, which of course Rockstar Games only just featured in a robbery to do with the new salvage yard. So whilst these are the 4 locations you guys can get this bike to spawn at, for some dumb reason you will notice the bike will never naturally spawn in game for you guys at these police stations. If you think you can just turn up to one of these police stations and find one of these bikes randomly, you're going to be trying to spawn this bike in all the way up until GTA 7. So there's a few important steps you guys want to make sure you take note of in order to spawn this bike in straight away without fail. So the very first thing you want to remember is to never be within 50 meters of one of these police stations. If you stand directly within 50 meters of these police stations, then you will not be able to get this motorbike to spawn in using the method I'm going to show you. So if you guys aren't aware, by going ahead and calling Amani, one of her abilities will be to source you guys a motorcycle. Now, depending in what area you guys are standing in when you source the vehicle from Amani will depend on what vehicle and what location you guys are given. Now, like I mentioned, there is 4 different locations that you guys can get this bike to spawn in, so I will show you guys the best location in just a second. However, quickly going over all of the areas that you guys want to be in when sourcing this motorbike. So as you guys can see on the screen, the orange area is the area you guys want to be located inside of if you do want to get the police motorbike to spawn at the sheriff's office in Paleto Bay. If you want to get the police bike to spawn in over at Sandy Shores, you want to be within this orange area in Sandy Shores. If you guys want to get it to spawn at the La Mesa police station, here is the area you guys have got to be within to go ahead and source the motorcycle. And to source the motorcycle at the 4th location being Mission Row, here is the radius you guys have got to be within. Now, like I mentioned, and as you guys can see on screen by the little circle around the main character, you don't want to be within 50 meters of the actual police station when you source the motorcycle in. Now, there is also a 1 in 4 chance that you will get the motorcycle. So to increase your chances massively, what you guys want to do is go on the borderlines of the 2 police stations known as Mission Row and La Mesa. As you guys can see on screen, you can still be in one of these radiuses, source a motorcycle, and not be given the location of the police. You could be given a random motorcycle like an Esky. So like I said, to prevent this from happening and to pretty much guarantee you get these motorbikes every single time, you want to head to this exact location directly in between La Mesa and Mission Row Police Station. So as you guys can see on screen, the yellow bit indicates the radius to spawn it over at the Mission Row Police Station, and the orange section indicates the radius to spawn it at La Mesa Police Station. So if you guys stand directly in between two of these in this red marker zone, then you will massively increase your chances of getting this vehicle from 1 to 4 to 2 out of 4. So you're going to be getting a 50% chance every single time, and I've done this directly twice coming online straight away. As you guys can see on screen, I won't make any edits just to prove that this works straight away. As long as you guys head to the area right near the paint spray, as you guys can see on screen, and then you call Amani to source a motorcycle, you will be given the police motorcycle the majority of the time. Once you guys source a vehicle from this location, Amani will spawn that police motorcycle directly outside the police station straight away. So it is very easy to go ahead and source one of these vehicles straight away to use whenever you guys want. And the best part is you don't have to put the upfront cost of millions of dollars. Rockstar Games really aren't holding back with the price of these emergency vehicles. As I said earlier, the police riot van costs $4.8 million. The Stania cost $4.6 million, and even the unmarked cruiser will set you guys back $3.9 million. So like I said, this is a great way to go ahead and use a police motorcycle. However, that is going to do it for me, guys. As always, if you do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, and you would like to see me do more videos like this in the future, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below. And if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.